Good, that's better. We're in the civilized world now.
This is Spain in 1486, the court of Ferdinand and Isabela. Whether it is civilized is a matter of view.
We're meeting a king and queen?
Yes. You are also about to meet Cristobal Colon.
That's Christopher Columbus in English.
Is this a queue? Are you petitioners?
What are petitioners?
People looking for sponsors from the king and queen. I wish to find the western route to the Indies.
It takes ages to get to India. He wants to find an easier route.
So, what about you?
We're just here to watch what happens.
Who are you three? You were not announced by the gatekeeper.
No, Your Majesty. We have come from the future. We are visiting important points in history.
It might be better to avoid saying you are from the future. In some environments, you would be burnt at the stake for being witches.
I did not mean from the future, Your Majesty. We come from a distant land to be present when you meet Colon.
So where is he, Colon? And why does he want to see us?
He's here now, in the queue with us.
We are often petitioned by tiresome men who want our money for some ridiculous scheme. We usually tell them to go away.
But this explorer may be worth the money.
Yes, we've heard of him. He's a sailor who wants to go around the world.
What do you know about him, since you are from the future? So you say.
I think you should give him a chance, Your Majesty.
We will bear that in mind.
Cristobal Colon, you may approach the royal personages. Tell us what you have in mind, what countries you will find, and what riches you will bring back to Spain.
Your Majesties, I come to petition you to assist me with a voyage of exploration.
But we hear that you have been to Portugal to try to gain sponsorship from the king.
True, Your Majesties, but wisely I have chosen to come to ask you for help instead.
He's only come to you because King John of Portugal would not give him the money.
Is this true, Cristobal? Why did the King of Portugal refuse to help you?
He thinks it is fine to go to India round Africa, but it is a voyage fraught with danger. If I find the route by going west, the voyage will be much easier.
We have seen the map, but what makes you think it is real? It is at best...
Speculative?
Thank you, young man. Speculative. The word would have come to me.
There has been word of the island of Chipangu, and from there you can get to India and to the Orient.
Chipangu? What's that?
It is a large island across the sea, in the westerly direction.
I don't know about Chipangu, but you can get to Cuba and Jamaica, the West Indies.
What do you young people know of this? You should be in a place of learning, not wandering about in the court.
We are students.
But let us hear more from Cristobal Colon.
Yes, Cristobal. What do you have to say? Tell us what you want.
Well, Your Majesties, I would like the money for 3 ships.
Yes, and what else?
And people to sail them and supplies for a long voyage.
And what else?
And I would like to be Admiral of the Seas.
You mean admiral of your 3 ships?
No, I wish to be designated by the Spanish court as Admiral of the Seas.
Fine, you can have that.
That's a bit generous, isn't it?
He's not coming back, is he?
He does come back, but he loses his ship.
Ah, a soothsayer.
But you'll send him again, because he'll promise you riches beyond your wildest dreams.
So what do you think of that, Cristobal?
I'm glad to hear I make it back.
So, soothsayer, what of our mission to expel the Moors from our country?
Oh, yes, you get them to surrender Granada in 1492.
Is that right?
I am sure it is right. We are already winning many battles.
You young people have considerably cheered our day. We are very pleased to hear that Cristobal Colon will be successful in his voyage to the Indies.
Even if he fails to get to India, what are we going to call the country which he discovers?
I am minded to call it New Spain.
I think you call it the West Indies. You save the name New Spain for the landmass which is discovered later.
We're getting into deep water here, guys. You're beginning to influence the past.
We approve of this foretelling. We will make you part of the court. You will be promoted to the positions of junior courtiers and will serve us for the future.
Oh dear, we're becoming popular again. It's probably time we left. Can you take us somewhere else, Cedric?
I will. You'll enjoy this.